Oh, we got our cute background too.
Yes, we do. Okay, so I am here with Wendy Lesko. She is the head teacher for one of the lead classrooms here at Broadmoor Schools, and I'm going to be interviewing her for the job. Okay, so question number 1. Why do you want this job?
Because I like working with children, and I do believe a school like Broadmoor, where they help children with the most significant of disabilities, I believe that they can serve them better than the public schools or in an inclusion setting. I do believe inclusion is good and that it will suit many children, but I think the most significantly impaired students do need more supports and services. And right here we have that continuity of care with all the services right here in the building at all times. Not only do we have all the OTPT and speech, but we also have music therapy. We have adaptive physical education. We have swimming. We have woodworking people that come in, cooking people who help us with cooking. So I just don't think you can get those kinds of supports anywhere like here. And I want to be here.
Awesome. All right, so question number 2 is, what is your biggest weakness and what is your biggest strength in this field?
So my biggest strength is that I like to collaborate, and I'm also flexible. So, and if you are not flexible, if you're rigid, it's not going to work. So I feel like I need to be able to just pivot at any moment. And so that's a strength for me, to be flexible, and also, to be flexible. And then my weakness would be, give me a second here.
You're okay.
Would be paperwork. It's not one of my biggest things, and to fill out all the pages, I feel like they can be redundant, and I think that we could probably streamline that maybe down the road, but that's something I will work really hard to make sure I have the most important parts of my paperwork completed, of course, because it's the data that drives the instruction.
Good. Question number 3, how do you handle stressful situations in the work environment here?
Well, if anybody's getting upset, I do not want to escalate along with them. I want to keep my voice and my tone and my body posture very neutral. Maybe have a slight gentle look on my face, not a frown, not a smile, just something right in the middle. I don't want anybody to escalate along with me. I want to continue to be a model of composure. I do believe that if I escalate, they will escalate. And I have to work on that because I do have a big voice.
Okay.
So I will work on that. That's
Nice.
one thing that I work hard on.
Okay, great. And question number 4, so tell me a little bit about yourself that would want me to hire you for this job here at Broadmoor.
Ooh. I like to collaborate, and I like to be a team player, so I will work well with others. Like, I love to work with parents and all the therapists, and I think, when you all come together, you get the best outcome for the student, when you work together.
Nice, okay. And last question, where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
I do plan on being more retired in 5 years, but I want to keep my feet wet, and I will always be working with children. I just want to avoid some of that paperwork,
Yeah.
but I will definitely still be here doing something, either in subbing wise or volunteer wise, where I can really spend my time with the children.
Nice. Thank you so much, Wendy. And
Thank you.
That was it. Okay. I'm here with Ashley McKenzie. She is the recreation leader here at Haiti Larum, and I'm going to be interviewing her. Okay, so first question is, why do you want this job?
Well, last year I worked at a summer camp for kids with disabilities, and I fell in love with the field, and I really just want to explore that more and work with these type of kids.
Nice. Okay, great. Question 2 is, what would you say is your biggest strength and your biggest weakness in this field?
Okay. In this field, I'm very good with people, and I love just being with people and being around them. I'm very hardworking, and I'm going to be a art teacher, so I'm very creative, which can help in this. I would say my greatest weakness is that I'm a perfectionist. So like anything like a little off, like I have to like just sit there and like do it for the rest of the day.
Right. All right. And question number 3 is, how do you handle stressful situations in this work environment?
I'm really good with stress actually. I'm better under stress than without it, to be honest.
That's great.
Because like I played soccer like for many years in the past, and like I just did better under like stressful situations. Like if someone was coming to watch me, like I would perform better, and it carries on like within this field.
Nice. And for question number 4 is, where do you think you'll see yourself in about 5 years?
In about 5 years, I would love to have a teaching job, but I would see where that would lead me within this field, if I am still working with people who have disabilities or not.
Okay. And the last question is, tell me something about you that I should know as to why I should hire you here.
I believe you should hire me because, again, I'm very hardworking and I love this field and just want to be a part of it.
Nice. Thank you so much. Alrighty, Ashley, I actually have 2 more questions for you. Okay, my first question is going to be, how well do you work with others? And can you give me an example of one time you and a coworker had a disagreement and then resolved that?
Yes, I work very well with others. Like I've been on sports teams in the past and done a lot of group activities. I'm a very non-controversial person, so I really can't think of a time that I've like had controversy with a coworker. But yeah.
Great. And then the actual final question is, how would your old coworkers or a professor describe you as a person?
I think they would describe me as kind-hearted, nice. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Hardworking.
Awesome. Love it. All right, thank you.
Yep.